homesteaders, hope all is well. Obviously, I'm not at the homestead. I'm here in California, heading to a job. And a couple of small topics I wanted to discuss with you guys. Number one, we do finally have a set date that we are moving to our off-grid homestead in northern Arizona. I'm not going to say the date. I'm just going to surprise you guys, maybe with a live stream or just a video. I'm not sure. But we do have a date, and it is coming so quick. It's amazing how fast time flies when you're super busy. Right now, we're currently downsizing all our stuff. You know, we're getting rid of stuff. As a matter of fact, we're getting rid of our chickens today. We have a few hens for eggs, and we're giving them to a friend of mine that I've known for years. He's coming tonight to get them. Some people might ask, why don't you take them with you? Well, the fact of the matter is, we've been so busy rebuilding the cabin and getting the hay barn set up and all. You know, we're so busy at the homestead building that we have not had time to build anything as far as food production. You know, I do have chicken coops, but I don't have any fenced-in areas. I don't have any gardens set up. I do have an area cleared out, but I still need to build raised beds, and we're going to do a greenhouse. We're going to do all that stuff, but we've been so busy with just getting the property livable again that we haven't had time to do that. So instead of making a kind of a janky fly-by-wire, you know, little chicken enclosure where our chickens would probably get eaten by the animals anyways, we're going to give them away to a friend of mine, and we will be bringing our another coop. I already have one coop out there at the homestead. I'm bringing our other coop, the one that we have here in California, shortly, you know, in the next, you know, few weeks or month or so. And we're going to do all that stuff next year, guys. Our gardens, our orchards, our animals, all that stuff is next year. This year, we're just getting the cabin ready for us to live in. That's the most important part right now, because now we are on a time crunch. If you're from the Backcountry Preps channel, you've probably seen my little boy, William. He's five years old. We just signed him up for school out there in northern Arizona, so that's kind of our date that we're moving, so he can start school with the rest of the kids. So we're kind of on a time crunch right now. We're liquidating our stuff. We're not moving with much. I mean, we're bringing like our dinner table and chairs, you know, our dining set, and some clothes and something like that. Everything else we're just buying new when we get out there. And to do that, I still need to be here in San Diego and work. You know, it's hard to buy stuff without money. So that's that. So lately, since I know we're going to do our gardens and stuff next year, I've been really doing a lot of work researching different styles of gardening, permaculture, you know, all this aquaponics. I've looked at everything. So we're getting ideas of what we want to do. Now, mind you, I've done gardening before. If you're from the Backcountry Preps channel, when I started it 10 years ago, you would have seen all my gardens, my greenhouse. I had 2 orchards. We did all the livestock. We did everything. So I'm very familiar with how to do all that stuff. But what I'm trying to do with all this research that I'm bringing in is I'm trying to look and find new ways of doing things. You know, I just learned today about 3 sisters gardening. I'm sure if you guys are gardeners and homesteaders, you probably know about this. Never knew about it. Now, I know there's beneficial things that you should plant together that help the soil and help, you know, with pest control and whatnot. When you add certain plants, different species together in the same area, there's beneficial outcomes of it. I'm starting to learn that. That's something I really want to learn more. If you guys have a recommendation of a channel or a book or something like that that discusses companion gardening, I believe is what they call it, I would love to hear about it. Throw it down in the comments box. I've been watching a lot of different channels. By the way, the Three Sisters is I don't want to mention something and not explain it, but it's planting corn, beans, and I believe squash all in the same mound because each one does something beneficial for the other. I think it's a great idea. I've never really thought about doing that type of thing before. I would just plant, work them and then harvest and eat, and it worked out great. But if I could find a better way, that's definitely something I'm interested in looking into. So fear not, guys. We are moving very soon. We're almost there, and I know I keep saying that, but I just wanted to get out here, put this video up to let you guys know we have, I believe, about 600 subscribers, just over 600 or something like that. And I wanted to let all the subscribers know homesteading videos are coming soon. Just please be patient. This is a life-changing thing that we're doing. You know, I've ranched before, I've homesteaded kind of before, but never like this, never to this level, never off-grid, completely off-grid, somewhat partially off-grid, but not what people would think off-grid. So off-grid homesteading is pretty new to me, to my family, actually all of us. None of us has really done it to this level. So please be patient. The videos will be incoming as soon as we move out there here shortly. We'll start doing some really fun stuff, some really cool stuff. This winter is when we kind of allocated our time, since the building will be pretty much done. This winter is when we're going to start building our pens, our gardens, our raised beds. You know, we're gonna get our soil going. So after the last frost of next year, 2025, that's when we're going to start planting. That's when we're going to really get heavy on livestock, start raising our own chickens again. We're probably going to do rabbits and goats and sheep and all that good stuff. Again, I've done all that before, but never in an off-grid, completely off-grid situation. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. And I think not only myself, but the people watching will learn a lot. We'll all learn together. We'll all kind of explore different ways of doing things. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. So be patient, guys. It's going to be a great thing. If you're new here, this channel is basically dedicated to documenting our journey off-grid living in northern Arizona. We're kind of close to the Grand Canyon, and that tells you how far north we are. We are not in a desert, not in a hot desert. We are about 6,000 feet in elevation. We get snow every year. We're in the mountains, we're in the trees. I'm sure if you watched some of these videos, you would have seen that in the background. We are not desert, guys. Even though I love the desert, and I've been, brought up most of my life living in or near deserts. This is not that. This is high elevation mountains and trees and cold weather, that type of thing. And if that's something that interests you, if that kind of channel is something that you like to watch, please consider subscribing. I'm hoping one day to monetize this channel. My Backcountry Preps channel that's been around for 10 years. We have how many people? We have almost 6,000 people, I believe, just over 5,000, something like that. I could have monetized that years ago. I never did because I work and I don't need money from YouTube. But when we move off grid, I'm kind of semi-retiring, and anything that YouTube can throw my way is going to be appreciated. So in order to do that, we need to get 1,000 subscribers, I believe, unless they've changed it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Once you get 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your channel, and they'll throw a couple bucks our way to help us out on our off-grid lifestyle, which would be great and much appreciated. So if that type of thing interests you, please consider subscribing, and we're going to get some cool information out there. We'll show you guys some fun stuff, from gardening to woodworking. I actually want to build a small blacksmith shop. I've never done it before, but I've always been interested in it. The older ways of doing things. very interested in checking out and experimenting with. So we're really looking forward to it, guys. We're doing another Arizona trip to start wrapping things up. We don't have much more to go. We're kind of just doing some finishes now. So we're almost there. Be patient, and I will see you guys on the next one. Hopefully it's out in Arizona. Prep and thrive, y'all. See you.